Welcome back to a brand new build, everyone, and here's what we're going to be doing. Nope, we're going to be doing that. Okay, so you can see the parts here. I gotta create the warp engines themselves separately. You can see all this stuff is tied into this. You can see, you recognize this? The Reliant from that. It's going to go on the bottom of that. And the warp engines are going to be a little bit more difficult making from scratch. Let's see what I'm going to do without that. Oh, I still need to get the landing bay up front here. I gotta take that out of the box there. But basically, it's just like the Excelsior and Reliant melded together. And that's basically it for that model. So, let's get things rolling. I'm going to get some pieces together right now. So let's get this on the front here, like you see on the front there. So there you go. Got that nice wall there. So using a tester's putty there, a little bit of paint thinner, just a little bit on the brush, and you just run over it like you just saw. Make it nice and smooth. It'll take a few days for it to harden up, but that's all you need to do for that. So that takes care of that. I wanted to get that on there before any painting is done, so I didn't have to scrape the paint off or anything like that to get that on there. So like for the other nibs and stuff like that, I got some extra little bits and pieces I can put on the bottom of the hull and get those attached, and we are looking really good. Okay, with the top done, let's get the underside here done. So I got several different outcroppings here that I have to put on the bottom of the hull. So let's find what I got and put it in place. Okay, I got all the little bits there I need to go on there. There's a few here where I need to drill holes in here to get them placed in. So let's get this done. It's really good. Okay. Like all of these little points in here are all from a 350 scale original Enterprise model kit, lighting kit. These are for the, this here is for the external dome light on the primary hull for the navigation. These here are for inside the bassards. Like they got the reds, the blues, the yellows, greens, and all that stuff for all the different colors that flash. That's where I got those from. This here was just some, used to be just a part of a tree. And then I filed it down to more of a teardrop shape here. And that's how I got those. Just basically just did the lathe thing, and then I cut it in half. So you got the two halves there. And then more parts from a tree. I drilled the holes there in the wrong spot, but that was an easy fix. Just let the putty dry. When I paint over it, you won't even know the holes were there. So I got that all done. And of course, just some plastic part there. Other than that, that takes care of the bottom of the hull. Now going back to the top part of the primary hull, up on top of the impulse engines, we got these nibs. So I just need to find something for that. I think that's about all we'll really need. And then I got some corrugated plastic that I can put in here for this section in here. And that'll be easy to take care of. So if you look closely enough, they look almost like those fake little trees you would see for the 350 scale Enterprise officers lounge. You know, when you get it, they got those little things like this that look like fake little trees. I just end up cutting those out and putting in shrubbery kind of stuff that I have. So you see, I kept these for just that kind of thing. So like one here, one here, one here, one here, and that takes care of that. There we go. Got the bridges in there as well. They're indented. I cut these sections out, put a base underneath, and then put these ones on the inside. This plastic is a little bit thicker than those, so they are indented inside there, which is pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Not bad at all. Looks great. This has really come along. Oh, and I got these little sections here as well, as you can see here. So I got all that. All right, now I got these here. You can see where I marked out on here all the different areas where these have to go. So just got to drill out the holes there, install those. see, just like it does here. You can barely see them on the small one, but they are there. Just need to let that set. So with all these modifications done, I still got to drill out these little windows. You see, there's already little indentations there where the windows are, but I put marked areas here where they also go, and a little bit on the side up here. So I'm just going to start getting all these windows done all the way around, and that takes care of the primary hull. I already did the lower hull here, got the windows in there. Looks good. I just keep going all the way around, getting it all done. There we go. Okay, got all the windows done in here, along the outer edge, along the outer edge. All that's done. All the drilling out is done now for that. Even got behind the bridge here. I got the holes drilled out as well for the navigation lightings. It's looking really good. Okay, so I got this piece here all done up. That's going to go right there. Let's get that in place. That's what that section is. On the top part of that is going in place. It's already got the holes there for the wiring to go through to the warp engines. Let's get that on. Alright, now that's on there. I got putty on the front here. I'll let that set, and then I can mold it. Now, just to make sure that these things are this is gonna stay attached, I'm gonna put pins through on either side here, just plastic, and then I'm gonna melt both ends until they're flush up against there, and that way this, for any reason, will not pop off. Alright, so there's something else I added to the model here, are these sections here. You see on here, it's a raised area, so I added, it's like 1 millimeter thick plastic on here on both sides. So I pretty much got it lined up the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so that takes care of that. This is all attached. It looks good. It's not going to snap off or anything, which is good. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here of I have to make the warp engines for the Centaur-class, which is what I did here. You can see here, looks good. So with my buddy's help there, got it all done up here for it. So they're in this open gap here. It's going to be where the warp grills go. This is the top half of the engine, and so I have to 3D print these 4 times to make 2 warp engines, because it's going to look really good. And I already got, I was hoping I'd be able to use these warp grills from the Excelsior warp engines for the warp grills here. And I'm going to light it up here with the light strip here. And for the rear navigation flasher, you said there was a little opening in the backs there, so I got that. It's just so it's big enough for a 3mm LED for the flashing. And then all the wiring comes down through, run along here, and then to the light strip that fits underneath there. And you can see here with my slicer, it's printing everything out quite nicely. Okay. So I got it 12 millimeters wide, which has to be that wide for the light strips to fit in there. And the first half of the warp engine is done now. You can see from the length of the hull here, that's how long the warp engine is compared to the primary hull. And I did a test with the smaller model here, and it is really quite long when you look at it between the hull length and the warp engine length. Those warp engines are a lot longer. So this is good. This is good. This is exactly the right size, and you see it's got the angle there. And then I'm going to cut this warp grill here to size and put it inside here, and then the light strip right along here to light up the warp engines. And I got the little pocket here, LED will go inside there for the navigational flash. Looks really good. Boy, it looks really good. I'm going to recut this to fit inside the groove here. Look at that. Perfect fit. Just right. Oh, this is going to look really good. Okay, everything is done. I got all the warp engines there. Leave these off to the side for now. I think this thing is ready for painting now. Yes! Alright, using this Vallejo flat black to start with. Just gotta let that set, do the other sides, and then do the interiors, chrome silver where all the lighting is gonna be. Just need the chrome silver, like the center piece is here where the light strips are gonna go. LED for the navigation will go inside the pockets here. And I'm gonna have red LEDs for the torpedoes. Looking good. Okay, after that, chrome silver the interiors, and then we could do the final hull color. Okay, got the chrome silver here. Once that sets, then do the final hull color. Then we got the Vallejo white for the main hull color. There we go, just gotta let that set, and then we can start on the lighting. Well, there we go. Looking not too bad at all. And I do have Aztec decals coming for this model. I ordered some Excelsior-class Aztecs, which is perfect. Okay, so pretty much ready to start on the lighting. I'll be doing the primary hull here first, getting the ring of it here, which will light up all the exterior windows here, up here, and I'll have another set pointing inwards to light up all this area here, and I'll be using SMDs in these sections here for lighting up the underneath here. I'll be doing that, and I am going to use this this canopy glue here, which will dry clear in these sections here. And I also use that for windows, kind of like the window maker stuff. So that looks good. Okay, but unfortunately we just ran out of time, and well, the next episode I will actually start on the lighting. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. See you in the next one. Bye bye.